Hello, I'm going to show you my interpretation of Billy Idol's song White Wedding, and I've had some requests for this song. I think it's awesome, so I'm happy to help spread the music. In the opening, basically you want to keep your pick fairly flat and your touch fairly soft on the top string here between the nut and the first fret. You want to practice getting that feedback, sort of like that, and get the rhythm. Takes a little practice. Once you get the swing of it, it's pretty easy, really. I play the B minor here on the second fret. You think you know how to play a B minor? If not, look it up. Now you can play it up here on the seventh if you want to. I just think that at the end you just go. Get away with it down at the second. Anyway, you gotta mess around with that. I haven't played it in a while. The opening melody, it's basically, of course, a B minor. Probably already know that. I like the little pull on, and I also like the little vibrato. That E's got to be ringing out. Now my settings are, I got kind of a nice crunch to it. You don't want too much distortion because you want to hear the tones. You got nice high presence. If you have a presence button or switch or whatever, get it on high or a knob. Bass I usually set about half. The mid-range I keep up at about 3/4, and then the trebles, full treble, and I have my pickup on of course on the rear humbucker, on the bridge humbucker. Depending on your guitar, the sound and tone of that, but it's definitely got a nice bite to it. It's not a lot of bass to it. Even when you do this muffy, it gets muffling here. It gets pretty bassy. You could probably hear me striking the strings on this recording, so I'm not claiming this to be high fidelity or anything. This is just for your, just to help you out. Alright, so after that, then you get in. As I had said, I like the vibrato on those few selected notes. Then a D. I think that's important. It's the way it's done. And I like to get that little triplet thing in there. It depends on really. It's really just. Let your arms swing way out there. Then you go to a D. You're adding this high A. So if you play a D this way and you add the A, that's fine. Or you can play it the way I play it, which is just these 4 notes, just a D note, here. Of course, it needs to be in tune. Then an E. Of course, you know, E can be played many different ways, as you advanced players know. For beginners, basically, any note of the E scale, E major scale, is going to compose that chord. So, as if I know what I'm talking about, and I don't, this is a different way to play a E. And I just do it here, 1 and these 3 here. So it's nice and clean. It's just down to the B minor. So actually, but if you want to do, even add the A note. See, that's just really overpowering because it's basically just. If you want to do the little triplets there too. That sounds good that way too. Then I let him sing the first part of the verse, and then on the second part of the first verse I come in with that. I like to play it up here on the B, up here on the 7th. That's an E, so it's B, A, E, as you probably already know. How you do it is going to be your own style. I suggest you explore a little bit. You can do very simple and choppy, like on the album, or if you want to do the live sound the way I do it, the way they play it live. I play the E up here, but you could play it down here. Okay, whatever suits you. Then I guess the next part I would want to show you is that Steve Stevens riff in the middle on the 2nd. As the song builds on top of each other, it gets more and more, you know, melodies and things going on with it, and he adds this really cool. I play it a little differently than the way he does it. I saw it on YouTube, his lesson, how he did it, and I watched him do it, and I said, yeah, okay, I could do it that way, but I did a little differently, and this is the way I do it. You have to listen. I'm going to here, B, then going to the A, open A, then to the E. I like doing the B up here too, or the A up here, so I can just slide straight down, keeping my finger pattern the same, so I can get to that E with no problem. That keeps the strings just ringing the whole way. So you can also do, it's kind of interesting because basically what you're doing here is this B. If you just take a B, then go to the A. Sorry, I'm looking at the video, not myself, not paying attention. See, I'm just going from the A, keeping that. See what I mean? But that's where it's coming from. You know, you could even go. I like it. That's an open D with your middle finger off. Okay, and then this part. Pick it up. I'm not going to get into the lead or any of that other stuff because that's just something kind of different. I just wanted to give you the meat and potatoes of the song, and you can watch my other, actual cover video on it, and I think you'll be able to play the rest. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. And appreciate you watching and everybody's support, and I'll see you on the tube.